Tom, a very, very good early morning to you, and a very festive one.
A very festive one indeed. Hello, good morning. We had a Christmas party last night, so a little bit worse.
A little bit jaded, but we're all right. An early start, but let's not worry about that.
Back on the road for the final away game before Christmas.
Indeed, Tom.
It's been a fantastic response to everything we've been putting together recently, so thank you very much indeed for that. The backing's been superb, Andrew.
Massive, Tom. Really, really pleasing, isn't it? A very nice gift, Christmas gift.
Yes, absolutely. If you haven't thought about your present ideas for Fournilwrittenalloverit, a subscribe and a like on the video does the job nicely.
Yes, we'll have them wrapped right up, don't we? Yes.
And you don't even have to buy wrapping paper for those.
No
postage, nothing.
It's a very inexpensive way of giving a gift.
It's cost effective, it very much is.
It's like a gift aid.
Not only is Fournilwrittenalloverit back this weekend, but so is Colby Bishop. He is fit and available. Big question, of course, does Moose bring him back in? Does he stick with Yengi? I don't think there's a prevailing argument either way. I just think we should be grateful to have both of them. And if you're going to want anyone to pick the team, it's going to be John Messino, given his track record on selections.
Nice problem to have, but a very, very difficult dilemma. Yengi's been a massive, but so's Colby prior to being injured, so...
What a night to remember under the lights, one that will go down in history on Monday night. Did you savour the moment? Because I certainly did.
I enjoyed it, Tom. We said before the game, we didn't win anything on Monday night. Every game is a big game. Today's a big game. This will be a big ask today. Shrewsbury are doing quite well. They're actually a good team.
No easy games in League One. However, if we bring the performance of the last two away games and some of the elements of Bolton on Monday, I think we could be in for an enjoyable afternoon. More Yengi magic today?
Yeah, I think so. Come on. Yengi, Yengi, Yengi.
I'm joined by Richard Hammond.
I need to speak to my agent about these comments.
You do look a bit like Richard Hammond.
It's just because I like to dress well.
Can we get a shot of the shoes, please?
Mate,
thank you very much. Hello there, sir.
1-0 to Shrewsbury, and they're going to sneak it.
1-0
to Shrewsbury, they're going to sneak it. Pompey are going to hammer us, and we're going to sneak that one goal.
Haven't you scored the least amount of goals of any side other than Exeter and Cheltenham in League One?
Apparently so.
So 1-0 still?
Well, yeah.
Like we said on camera last time, we're not going to win the league off that game, but the confidence you go from beating second in the table that comfortably, it's just going to give us a lot of confidence here today.
Big shout out for Jack Sparks, 6 assists all season. How much difference has he made to this team?
You've got to give him so much credit for how well he's done at Portsmouth so far, and you always know we're always guaranteed to get at least a couple of assists in the game or balls into the box because you know he can provide them.
Has he got a better delivery than Father Christmas?
I think I'll give you an answer after the game today, because if he does deliver and he gives us some presents, then I'll be very happy with the 3 points. Get it?
Like I said to you before, when we're not prolific, once we get the lead and we're comfortable, we sit with it. So I think the way that they're going to defend, I think they will make it difficult for us, but I'm going to say 2-0.
If we were to get a result of the ilk of 4-0 today, could I just ask what your reaction would entail?
Oh, I think, although it'll be happiness to start with, there might be a bit of physical movement. Did you want to know what that physical movement is?
I would absolutely love to know the physical movement.
The physical movement would be... Hooray!
Score today, Sam?
I think it's going to be 4-0. Written all over it, and a bruise!
We needed that before half-time because it was starting to turn into a little bit of a dead rubber 0-0 with difficult opposition to break down. Many teams have played against Shrewsbury this season and dominated proceedings as we have done, but not been able to get that breakthrough as we have done. Now it's a different game second half.
Teams come here, they could have 70-75% possession. They've done it all season long. That's why they're in the top 5 for home form this season in the league. And you can tell that it was going to be a sucker punch if we didn't score.
They have had some good chances, you can't knock them for that. But I think now that we've got that goal, they can't sit 10 men behind the ball.
I reckon 3-0.
Yeah, I'll say 3-1 as well, yeah.
78% of the ball in the first half.
It's mental, isn't it?
A bit dull, really. Perfect time to get a goal.
We're still in it to get maybe 1 or 2 more.
There's a really nice panache and substance and purpose what Pompey are doing to come out and deliver to us in the second half.
Tom, great job. I love your videos, watch them every week. Great job.
That's definitely going in. Thanks very much. Well, there were chances of we're not going home behind us, but we certainly are with all 3 points and all 3 goals. What an excellent performance that was.
What an amazing game of football, eh? From start to finish, we looked like we was in control of it. It was just about breaking them down to get that first goal because they're very, very good at home. They haven't scored many, but they haven't conceded exactly a lot. And that's why they win games, 1-0, 2-0, etc. And it just shows the class. And 3-0 performances like that, teams that come to places like Shrewsbury, that is why we are at the top end of the league, and that's why we're going up.
One of your only criticisms, similar to Northampton perhaps, is that we didn't score more.
Yeah, and we didn't kill the game off. It wasn't for lack of trying. When we had them subs on, we had that fresh pace. Good to see that they were still pushing for more goals, and that's what this side has changed.
It's getting tight below us, but there's a nice little gap growing between us and them, isn't it?
So the whole way through that game, below us was constantly changing, but as long as we just keep ticking these games off, keep eking these points out.
We have heart and we have faith in Portsmouth, we believe. Come on, Pompey!
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's safe to say we probably would have gone there in years gone by and that would have been a 0-0 or even a loss.
Yeah, it was last year, wasn't it?
A sign of the change. It looked very comfortable all afternoon, didn't it? Never looked like in any danger of conceding at all, really.
I'm happy. Could have made with him more.
What an amazing game of football, eh?
How proud are you of Abu Kamara today? 2 goals for him.
Oh, it was amazing.
Absolutely amazing. Speed, precision, couldn't ask for much more, could you? Superb.
Marlon Pack, comfortable man of the match today.
Absolutely, he was everywhere. He showed leadership today. He was everywhere to be seen, and I just feel like the midfield dominated as well. So really pleased with Pack.
I absolutely love Matty Taylor to bits, and I thought it was a really lovely little moment at the end there that we just captured on camera. However, I think Shrewsbury's league position is a little bit of an outlier given what I saw today.
I was growing up when Matty Taylor was in Pompey. That was my childhood, you know, in the Premier League days and that. In terms of his squad at the moment, the main key area for them is the lack of goals.
Yeah, Jangaludo probably could have scored his 4th for the season. I reckon he was a little bit unlucky on maybe 2 or 3 occasions today. Aaron Pierre just spent the afternoon just getting so frustrated by how good Cassini Yengi was. You could literally visibly see him. I think that's a great and a real positive indication of where Yengi is in this game. 10 games, 7 wins, 3 draws away from home this season. That is quite simply exceptional, isn't it, as an away record?
Classed as obviously Fortress Fratton when we was at home getting all these performances and results in, but
they just keep giving us reasons to believe, don't they?
That is it though. This sort of character, the atmosphere was phenomenal. Brilliant. Once again, they're playing like champions. I'm not saying they are yet, of course, there's a long way to go.
It's performances worthy of champions,
but the performances week in, week out, we've been phenomenal.
4 wins on the spin. This has been Fournilwrittenalloverit, and this has been an absolute pleasure to bring you. In the season of goodwill, wasn't Will good today? Hey, like here a week. Yeah. If that's not worth a like, I don't know what is. Once again, Paddy was probably a goal light today as well. I thought he had a really good afternoon. So there's just so much to...
And with Bishop coming back from injury now and getting his mojo back, you know, you've got to understand that this squad is a squad.
There's so much more to discuss. Come and join us at 7 o'clock on 4-0 Sunday Live tomorrow night. I'm sure that'll be a fabulous hour, as it always is. For now, we're going to make the 3.5, maybe 4, depending on Reese's driving trip home.
I've got to stop for a wee.
We'll see how long it takes us. We'll see you next weekend for the visit of the COD Army. But until then, thank you for joining us. Keep the faith, and as always,
play up Pompey.
Play up Pompey.